And that leads me to, now, in the process of you going through the hypnotherapy, you must have acquired some gifts yourself, some discernment, some not knowings, but I would have to come to the term psychic now, psychic gifts. Mm-hmm. Would you be able to speak to that a little bit?
Thank you for bringing this up, but I am in a process of accepting this. Okay. When I was in school, there was something that were happening to me and I didn't have an understanding.
That's interesting you bring that up, because I keep wanting to go back to your childhood and ask you about that. There must have been something that you experienced in your childhood that resonates with this idea of maybe a gift you have.
There are many incidents, but I've always pushed them away because it scared me. I didn't know what it is, and I was very busy with life. I was on a treadmill. Education, more education, and more education, and raising a child, a wonderful son that I have, Adam. So very busy, which things would come and show and present themselves, but I would push them away. I didn't want to look at it. I thought, I don't know what it is, I'm not touching it, I'm not going there.
Now, helping other people with their fears, isn't it important to address as our own?
That's right, absolutely. So, having gone through school, the hypnotherapy school, and have some experiences that have taken place while I was in school, and starting to gain understanding of what it is and how my intuition and my inner abilities can enhance healing to the other person. So this is where I'm at right now. So I can look at a person and see an aura, or I can look at a person and get a message that sometimes I have an argument. Shall I deliver that message to this person, or shall I keep it in? And with whatever it is that delivering the message to me to deliver to that person, I have this argument, this internal argument. And if I feel that the message will benefit that person, then I would go ahead and deliver that message. And if I feel that the message is not going to benefit, then I don't say that message.
I was told once that it doesn't matter what you feel or think. When you receive a message, you should share that message. And so I was very inhibitive too about sharing things, and I changed that in my communication as well, and I found it in almost every instance benefited it. So I just wanted to share that with you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So for me, I'm exploring that. Again, I'm gaining understanding. I'm being more in touch with, I don't like to say psychic abilities, but that's what the public
I don't like that word either.
But I'm being more in touch with what is...
Your intuitive sense.
That's right, what is taking place. Yeah. Meditation has been a big part of my life in the past 8 years. So I've gone and done a few 10 days silent retreat. And when we sit quietly and allowing the mind...
Thank you for sharing it.
Allowing the mind to
focus,
to calm, then things comes up. When we remove ourselves from being an obstacle, we literally step aside from being an obstacle to ourselves, then we flourish. Then the jewel from within comes out. Is that when our mind is clouded, is that we are unable to see the real reality, the truth as it is. Understanding, and this is purely for meditation, understanding that the law of the universe is impermanence, that the law of the universe is a changing phenomena. So when you look at the ocean and there is a wave, so the ocean is calm and the wave comes up and the wave would go down. So if I have a fear or difficulty, or I'm grasping, or I'm having such a great anxiety, watch the wave goes up, avoid reacting, and it will come down. And just as you watch and you're training yourself to watch it as it comes down and watch it goes up and watch it comes down, not allowing yourself to get involved with the story, with the content of that story, that on its own brings so much calmness into and peacefulness into your own life.
And a bit of an empowerment too.
Empowerment,
of grounding and solitude.
Yes.
Wonderful. So, and you were mentioning meditation, and you mentioned this statement when we remove ourselves.
That's right.
It almost implies that there's more than one of us. Can you speak to that a little bit? I think you know what I'm asking.
Yes, absolutely.
Wanting to express.
So when you look, describe yourself as a diamond with many, many faces. And each face is clouded, or each face is a part of us. So having a part of me that says, I want to lose weight. But the other part would say, oh no, I enjoy eating food. Eating food, it gives me relaxation, makes me feel good. It's a comfort to me. So that part that says, I want to lose weight, and that part that says, eating food is a comfort to me, makes me feel good, whatever reason that we eat to become overweight, they are in conflict. So when I remove that part that is in conflict, and I step it aside, and I really see the truth. Why am I eating food? What is about gaining weight? What is about the food? Because it's never about the food, it's always about our emotions. What am I running away from? What am I hiding? What am I not wanting to see? And when I step aside and allowing the truth to surface, that's when healing began. And that's when healing takes place with guidance. If you can do it on your own, it's wonderful. You can do it with the guidance of a hypnotherapist, a good hypnotherapist, which is wonderful to allow you and to bring you into a place of self-awareness and understanding.
So it's really going inside and getting to know who you are.
So I can speak,
and not being afraid of that.
I can speak about hypnosis.
Okay.
What hypnosis is? Hypnosis is a communication and an education process into someone's mind. And we do that by altering a state of consciousness by a certain process. So think about having the mind model, which I'm going to speak about on Friday. So think about the conscious mind, the critical mind, and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind and the critical mind is only 5% of our mind, and the subconscious mind is 95% of our mind. The conscious mind and the critical mind is our 5 senses, whatever we absorb. Whatever we absorb, that information, important, not important, important is being communicated to the subconscious mind, going into that computer organic, into a file. It's not important, it's being tossed out either via dreams or via hypnosis. In hypnosis, we're having the conscious mind becoming an observer, stepping aside. Does not interfere with the flow of information into the subconscious mind. And we're working with the subconscious mind, allowing accessing into your own inner resources, which everything is within yourself. It's just that through our life, or past life if you believe in it, we accumulate files within this organic computer, within this subconscious mind, that those files needs to be updated and changed. And we do that through hypnotherapy, going with the client, taking the client to the root cause of where it's all started for them, changing, reframing, giving the client power, control back, and accessing those inner resources to become who we really are.
That implies we all have those inner resources.
Each and every one of us.
Absolutely.
Each and every one of us can tap into that space with guidance. each and every. So hypnotherapist is not about to change your life. A hypnotherapist's job is a guide, a facilitator, to work together with the client as a team to access client own inner resources.
That's where permission comes in then. When a hypnotherapist asks for permission to...
Always. Always. I can never work with a client if a permission is not given. So the first step is, do I have a permission to hypnotize you? And then we take it from there. And of course, when I see a client, initially we do data collection, we do understanding of one another. What is it that you want to work on? As a subconscious mind can work only on one issue at a time. Mm-hmm. So having a very, very clear understanding of what it is that you want to change in your life, what brings you to see me, and then we have a permission to work with the subconscious mind, and then we go through the process, which everything 100% confidential, as I'm bound by my College of Nursing Association, as well as the IMDHA, which is the International Medical Dental Hypnotherapy Association. The information that you share with me stay with me.
Right.
It will not be shared with anybody unless you choose to.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Will you do any sample hypnosis sessions in your workshop?
If there is time and if anybody is willing, again, it's... Rather
than a group hypnosis, but a sample, so someone can actually see what's taking place in the process.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think that would be beneficial if there's time, absolutely.
Absolutely, if there is a willingness and a permission from that person.
Yeah.
Because when we do a session, we never know where we're going to end up. I have no idea. And the client have a conscious story, but the subconscious may take you to a place that we have absolutely no knowledge. So we do have to have a willingness and a permission from that person, and understanding that the subconscious can take us anywhere. Yeah, because that's the master within. That is where we live our life and lead our life from.
Well, Rickie, I've exhausted my questions. Is there anything you wanted to share with the audience that I may not have asked you about?
Just thank you for taking the time and observing the video clip, and thank you both for taking the time to do this interview.
It's a pleasure.
And I would love...
We want our audience to know our presenters, and this is why we do this.
Thank you, and I would love to take part in your journey of healing, and if you choose so to connect with me, then it's www.thirdeye-hypnosis.ca, and my name is Rickie Avitan. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you. Thank you, Rickie. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.